Okay, so let's talk about learning English. Have you ever, sat down, really ready to go, maybe open an exciting video, only to close it, I don't know, 5 minutes later, feeling totally lost, maybe a bit disappointed,
Oh, absolutely.
and then that thought creeps in. Maybe I'm just not good at English.
Yeah.
If that sounds familiar, seriously, you are not alone. It's such a common, frustrating thing.
It really is. And you know what? That feeling, it's okay to feel that way. It's actually, well, it's kind of the truth. English is hard. We really don't say that often enough, I think.
Right.
So this deep dive, it's not about blaming you, the learner, not at all. It's about getting real about why English often feels like such a tough climb. And more importantly, figuring out maybe a kinder, gentler way forward for you together.
Exactly. And that's why we're diving into this fantastic source today, a gentle approach to learning English. It really gets into those common hurdles, but also offers some, pretty surprising ideas about using self-compassion and just small practical steps.
Yeah, and to really get why those gentle steps matter, we kind of need to look at the journey most people take. Remember when you first started? That initial excitement?
It's a honeymoon phase.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I totally remember feeling so proud, saying simple things like, I go, or I eat, or, I like pizza. Huge victories. Even writing in a journal, like, today is sunny, I eat chicken. Felt like, wow, I'm doing it. It really does start out feeling pretty good, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. But just like our source lays out, that honeymoon, it kind of hits a wall pretty fast when English shows its real face. Suddenly you bump into words like psychology, looks nothing like it sounds.
And not at all.
Or what about the S in island? Just silent. Or the P in receipt. And it makes you think. Like the source says, whoever invented English spelling really didn't make it easy. They really didn't.
That changes everything, doesn't it? Because if it's the language that's inconsistent, well, then it's not entirely on the learner. Our source is super clear about this. English is, in many ways, broken. That gap between spelling and sound, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild that over 60% of English words aren't pronounced the way they look.
60%.
Yeah. And it's because English just borrowed words from everywhere. French, Latin, Greek, each with different rules, sometimes clashing rules. And while the way we say words changes over time, the spelling often feels totally stuck in the past.
Right. So if you keep getting it wrong, the big idea here isn't to beat yourself up about it. Not at all. Instead, the source suggests something really simple. Just laugh, check the pronunciation, and try again.
I like that. Laugh about it.
Yeah. It's less about your ability and more about navigating this kind of quirky old system. It takes the pressure off,
Yeah.
Makes it more like a game against weird rules, not a test of how smart you are. I mean, native speakers mess up sometimes too.
Okay. So you navigate the weird sounds.
Yeah.
And then you hit the next hurdle.
Exceptions.
So many exceptions. You learn a rule and bam, 10 words break it immediately. Why is it children and not childs? Or mice instead of mouses?
Well, often those are really old words, aren't they? From Old English, maybe. They just didn't follow the same changes that newer words did. It's like English is this big historical puzzle, and you're just supposed to know all the weird turns it took.
Oh, yeah.
And then there are the irregular verbs. Oh, man, go, went, gone. They're everywhere, always tripping you up. The source has this funny line that nails it. I dance, you dance, he dances. Why does he always dance more than me?
That's good.
It captures that feeling, right? These exceptions pop up constantly, and if you guess wrong, it can feel discouraging, like, maybe I should just quit.
Okay, so we've talked about English being kind of broken, full of weird spellings, tons of exceptions. It sounds pretty tough, so you might be thinking, what's the actual point then? What's the big takeaway?
Right.
And this is where the source gives us something really, really powerful. Despite all that difficulty, the main thing is this. The goal of language is to communicate, not to be perfect.
Exactly.
If someone gets what you mean, you've done it. You've succeeded. That's the win.
That really is the core of it. So, okay, if English is this challenging beast, how do you keep going without just burning out? And the answer our source gives is, well, it's simple but profound. Kindness. You need to be gentle with yourself.
Gentle. I like that.
Yeah. Take small steps, consistent steps, like watering a plant, the source says. Learning isn't some crazy race. It's more of a quiet walk. Just keep moving gently.
Okay, let's break that down. What do these gentle habits actually look like? The source gives some great examples. First, just listen. Seriously. No notebook, no pressure, just hit play. Maybe while you're doing your hair, waiting for the kettle to boil.
Easy stuff.
And the source says, even if you understand only 30%, that's progress. It helps your ears just get comfortable. Feel safe with English. Build that foundation first.
Right. Comfort before perfect understanding. Makes sense.
Then, this is a big one for mindset. Don't panic if you miss a word, just let it go. Trust that the word will show up again in conversations, songs, TV shows, somewhere. Eventually it'll stick. You don't have to catch every single one right away.
Yeah. That's such a relief to hear, I bet.
Totally. And then there's shadowing. Now this one, the source admits, might feel silly at first.
Okay, what is shadowing exactly?
It's basically listening to one sentence, maybe from a video or audio, and then immediately repeating it. You try to copy the voice, the speed, the pauses, everything.
Ah, okay. Like mimicking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The source says it's how your mouth wakes up, like doing warm-ups before exercise. Try repeating a line from a movie 5 times. It might feel weird, but remember, weird is often wonderful. It's about training the muscles, the rhythm.
I can see how that would help, actually, getting the mouth moving in the right patterns. And then as you do these things, something cool starts to happen. English starts moving from just your mouth into your head.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, you start thinking in English without actively translating. You can start really small, little thoughts like, it's hot today, or, I'm sleepy, or even, wow, this bread smells amazing.
Just noticing things in English.
Exactly. The source even playfully suggests arguing with yourself in English. Silently, of course.
Huh? Why not?
Right. There's no pressure, and no one hears you. It's just practice.
That's brilliant. Low-stakes practice. Okay, what else? How else can we welcome English in?
Well, another easy one, set your phone to English.
Oh, that's classic. Bit scary at first, maybe?
Yeah, you might feel a bit lost initially, tapping around the menus. But pretty soon those everyday words, settings, messages, call, they just become normal. You basically turn life into learning.
And you could save funny memes, you see, right? Look up the words later. Makes it fun.
Totally. Link it to enjoyment. And for writing, the source suggests keeping a journal, but not like rating essays.
Right. Keep it gentle.
Exactly. Just 3 quick sentences about your day, like, today I walked in the rain, my socks were wet, I want hot chocolate.
Simple stuff.
Yeah, stuff about your life. Personal things stick better because there's an emotion attached.
That makes sense. And for speaking.
Try sending voice notes. Maybe just to yourself to start, or to a friend who's also learning. Again, it reinforces that key idea. Practice matters more than perfection. Just get used to the sound of your own voice speaking English.
Okay. And one more. Short videos.
Yes. Use those short online videos. Hear a cool sentence, pause it, repeat it. Try to copy the feeling, the vibe even. It's about being playful. Playful learning is powerful. The overall message is, no need to force English into your life. Welcome it in, little by little, one honest moment at a time.
Wow. Okay, so putting all this together, this whole gentle approach, what's the main thing you, the listener, should take away? It really boils down to this.
Yeah.
Learning needs to feel gentle, not like some harsh coach yelling, try harder, faster, just take a breath, just breathe.
Yes. And really internalize this. Learning English is not your fault. It's okay that it's difficult. You don't need to blame yourself for something difficult.
That's so important.
It really is. And you don't need to study for 3 hours straight every day. That's not sustainable for most people. Just come back gently every day. Show up. Consistency over intensity.
And maybe the most vital point, don't wait to feel ready. You'll never feel 100% ready. Start where you are. Mistakes are part of it. They're not failures. They're just part of using a language.
Exactly. Remember, what matters is using English, not being perfect. Communication over perfection.
Right.
And just to kind of anchor these ideas, let's quickly revisit some key words from our source that really describe the experience. Like freeze. That's not just stopping. It's that awful mental blank when you're nervous.
We've all been there.
Or struggle. It's not just trying, it's that hard internal push against the difficulty, against maybe feeling unsure. An exception, obviously, is when a rule breaks, showing how quirky English is.
Yep.
Shadowing more than just repeating. It's that active mimicking to get the flow right. And the big one, gentle, being soft, kind, patient with yourself through this whole process. Understanding these words helps validate how you might be feeling.
It really does. It's such an empowering way to think about learning, isn't it?
Right.
Focusing on that self-kindness, those small, steady actions, they really add up.
They absolutely do. Which leads us to, well, a final thought from the source, kind of a gentle challenge for you listening right now. What small step will you take today? Just one.
Ooh, you like that.
Will you maybe whisper one sentence to yourself? Write that tiny journal entry. Repeat one phrase out loud from something you watched.
Whatever it is, just remember, every little bit really does count.
Yeah.
You can do this. And, someone out there is definitely cheering for you.